Let's work on an intro, Abel. Hey, my name's Matt. Some people call me Boss Cock, some people call me Big Nuggets, but most people just call me Matt. Or Big Nuggets.
Hi, I'm Abel. They call me a coconut because I'm brown and hairy on the outside, but I'm white and also very creamy on the inside.
Full of cream.
And yeah, more of this.
Welcome to 2intheAM. Today we have two different kinds of beers, which I'm sure are very gross, but my fellow podcastors might think are really good. One of them is called Magic Hat number 9. I took a sip of that, and yeah, sure. The next one we have is Voodoo Ranger IPA, which is, I'm sure, better. We're also sitting here with a bottle of what looks like Jack Daniels. Ezra Brooks Bourbon Whiskey, Kentucky Sour Mash. So pretty much the same thing, except for like the cheapest ripoff you could have. But the label looks great, much like Jack Daniels. We also had some other fucking whiskey. What was it called, Abel?
Yeah, I went to Pinky's today and asked for the cheapest shit that would fuck me up. So they gave me this thing, I believe it's called Fighting Cock.
Yeah, Fighting Cock.
Fighting Cock. And that's actually not an ad, folks. For once in our lives, we actually are referring to the cock in a very real way. So yeah, it's a picture of a rooster, not a dick on the bottle. But yeah, 103 proof, dude. Fucking A.
It looks like a Pokemon version of a rooster, in fact. It is 103 proof, which converts to about 51.5% alcohol, if my brain does good maths at that. And it burns in all the right ways, much like not chlamydia.
Abel cleaned this entire place while Matt was talking. It was pretty impressive.
I actually was able to multitask and do so many things.
He is, in fact, of the Latin persuasion, and I would very quickly hire him to clean my house, except for that his rates are much too high because he is indeed a citizen.
I also do it nude. My nude house cleaning hours are between the hours of 1 and 2 a.m. because I show up from the bar very intoxicated and naked.
What do you charge for that?
So my rates are usually anywhere from a case of Budweiser to usually like take me to Whataburger and also find my pants.
So it's affordable for the common...
For the common man, sure, but if you're looking for that deluxe package where I come in and mop the floor and actually vacuum...
It's a niche. It's a niche that he has and only he has.
You ready? I'm sorry,
No.
I do not have chasers
I'm not ready
back
for
here,
this.
I brought my tea.
Oh, you're a smart guy, dude.
I'm not ready for this.
You
Well,
can have some tea.
Can we?
we gotta step up the notches here, though, butter.
Oh,
Cup.
Buttercup.
you should have just gone with butter. Hello, Ratchets. We are not the Tool Shed. Please excuse us, but continue to party with B-Rad. He's the raddest letter B
Number
we've
here,
ever
like,
met.
hi. Hello. Let's take these shots. Come on.
Oh, let's fucking...
Matt, quit being a fucking vagina, dude.
I'm being a giant... I need a beer.
Pull your ham sandwich back into your trousers and let's fucking hit it,
Look,
dude.
bro, I'll keep my bologna
drink
party
this
far
one.
away from your
All right.
ham wallet. Where are my goddamn beers, Abel?
They're in the fridge, you fuck.
Oh, Abel, that was so good.
I know.
Are
Where
you
else would they?
fucking
Where do they belong? Where does cold beer go?
Hitting it deep in the sack.
Oh.
Not my sack.
Slow.
Let's
gay
freaking
words
sip
and shit.
some whisk.
Ooh. Oh, sorry, the drinks. You said you wanted to do where we ask each other's questions or something like that. So
Yeah, dude, if you got one, just hit me with it, and I will fucking give you all. I'll give you all the honest opinion that I have about it. This whiskey is fucking rough.
Yeah, I'm trying.
A lot,
I'm
rough.
trying. You're like, think of a question. I'm like, here's my question. The fuck did we just drink?
Ezra Brooks is not Jack Daniels. Maybe this is definitely Jack Daniels' ex.
I mean, it's 90
Ex-wife,
proof, so
and
you're
she is
right
coming
up there.
back.
45,756. That's how many fucking hairs stood up on end on my body whenever I fucking did that.
Yeah, I could get probably more than
I had a
that number on
flashback
mine.
to where like my mom hit me in the face with a sandal, and that's where that put
A
me.
chunkla.
Chunklita.
I just
yes.
like
What's the drunkest you can remember being?
not so much like, hey, this is the drunkest I've ever been, but this is my repercussions of being drunk so often around my friends. So I didn't get my license, y'all know this, until I was like fucking, like, I don't know, 23 or something. I was a fucking slow bitch. Anyways, I didn't get my first car until I was like 23. So our buddy Crust, we would ride around with him all the time and get fucked up, and he would be my ride all the time because me and him lived pretty close together. He would give me a ride home. Every time we would hang out and get drunk as fuck, and Crust would be there. And so almost every fucking time he gave me a ride home, he would get mad at me for this because I would get into his car and just fucking crack open a beer, and he was like, dude, we're like 18, and I'm fucking driving my parents' car, drunk as fuck. We're both drunk as fuck. You don't have a license, and we're both, like, you're sitting here opening a beer in my fucking car. And I did it all the time, and he would bitch about it. I'd be like, haha, whatever. Anyways, skip to the future. I'm 23. I got my own whip, and I was like, let me give you a fucking ride home, boy. And he was like, hell yeah. And he just like looked at me as we got in the car, and he was like, hey, Matt, this is for all the fucking times you goddamn did this in my fucking car. And he just cracks open a brew and starts chugging it. I was like, that was the moment where I realized, like, damn.
This is why he was mad?
I did this all the time. This is why he's mad. And I had my license for like 3 weeks prior to this. So I was like pretty sketched out about it. I was like, fuck, man. Like, I just wanted to give you a ride home for all the times you've given me a ride home. But all right.
Made it the whole thing.
Not only that, we're like fucking cruising. I go to drop him off, and he just fucking leans out the window, rolls the window down, gets half body out the window, fucking throws the beer as hard as he can at just a parked car. And I was like, look, dude, I know I throw my shit out the window all the time. I just throw trash or whatever, and that's not right. And I don't do that anymore, but I did because I was a rebellious youngin'. This time he specifically did it on purpose just to be like, yeah, Matt, fuck you. Smashed a beer bottle on an innocent, probably 50 to 70-year-old lady's car.
I just imagine y'all get pulled over, right?
It was
and
like,
then, like, you're not at fault at all, and he fucking goes away, and he's getting, like, put into the fucking, like, he's in cuffs, he's getting put, like, the officer's putting his fucking head down, he just looks back at you and goes, fuck you, man.
Yes.
Famous last word.
That's how he felt, exactly. Anyways, yeah, so that was my repercussions for being drunk so often and so rudely drunk that I didn't give a fuck. I also used to love going to the goddamn drive-thru at Whataburger or McDonald's, like at 3 in the morning.
All the time.
And be like,
Forever.
fuck, man, yeah. Crust would order, and I would just like lean over him and be like, fuck yeah, I'll take a what a chicken bites, I want a goddamn Dr. Pepper with that, and make that shit large as fuck. I would just be abusive on that fucking, like, it was like, I'm the most skilled rapper in the world, and they just put a mic in my mouth, and I would just spit bars of hatred.
What's your drunkest ride, man?
Drunkest ride.
Like, that you can remember, like, having to get a ride home. Like, not necessarily
Getting
driving.
a ride, giving a ride.
Yeah, being in a vehicle or driving the vehicle, but just wasted.
I remember specifically we were leaving when you were living at when y'all were living there.
Oh yeah, when we were ratchet as fuck.
Yeah, but like we got fucked up there, and then we were leaving, and we had your red Tahoe, and I was hanging out.
Jeep, dude, that fucking Jeep.
Oh,
the Jeep.
This is actually our
but
current YouTube video picture right now. Is me.
That's our channel picture. Is this one of the few pictures that both of us are together?
But I mean, this isn't a story or whatever. But I can't like get this out of my head. I gotta fucking talk about it. But like, I remember specifically me hanging out the only time I've ever been drunk to that point or whatever, where I was literally vomiting out the side of your fucking window, and like it was getting on your fucking
on the
Jeep
vehicle.
and on the floor and like all this fucking and like I'm just hanging there, and you're like, are you alright? And I'm like, the fresh air feels fucking good. Like,
yeah, I know you're puking.
That's not
but
an interesting
okay?
story. I don't count that as my story for that or anything, but like I can't. I had to get that out of my brain because that's vivid in my fucking brain.
It's beautiful.
Tell us your fun.
No, so it was during like the fall season, and I always took odd jobs. I was always doing any little thing I could do to kind of make some cash. So I was working out at the paintball field, and they were doing this Halloween walk thing. So I was working as a zombie, and my only job was to stand up in a field and get shot at all day. I did this for hours, and they paid us $40 a night and all the Wiener Schnitzel we could eat.
For a high school kid, that's fucking balling.
Dude, yeah, 40 a night?
Yeah.
That's
Dude, that was easy money.
That's not bad for a low-wage worker right now.
Dude, that's what I was probably making more doing that at night than I would now.
Fuck.
Yeah, man, and it was all I had to do was stand up, take some shit, and fall back down like I was dead. That was my job. But so I go back with these guys and get drunk. End of the night, we have all the wiener schnitzel we can eat. So I slammed down like fucking 4 chili dogs and some French fries. And
it's a drunken teenager's dream.
Yeah, I'm basically in heaven at this point because I'm like, they're gonna hand me money. I just got fed, and I got wasted. It's a great night.
You had everything taken care of, and then you wake up the next morning, kind of hungover a little bit, like teenage hungover, like little pussy hungover. But you got fucking money in your fucking pocket.
So
it's like, I got enough sleep, but I'm still tired. One day you'll grow fucking beanbag hairs, at least 6 of them, and then you'll drink like a real god.
Great, thanks for bringing these.
You like these?
Yeah.
Dude, let's have a little clinky drink for the children out there who do not listen to our podcast, children.
So going back to, little bitch high school days, like, again, great night, but I still wasn't at the prime of my drinking. So I had too much to drink, and then eating 4 chili dogs in a row, I threw up. Yeah. I did, yeah, because I had eaten nothing, drank a ton of alcohol, and then
quick question.
It's like, damn, Sonic, gotta go fast all the time.
Yeah, it was basically 0 to 100 constant.
Quick
that was
question.
Young Abel.
Did you eat more chili dogs after this?
No. Okay, so no.
Wow. This is real. This is real, people.
So I vomit, and I go slam down like 2 more beers because I'm like, well, now my stomach's empty, and now I want a couple of beers, right? Yeah, and I just want some beer. I just want something, and there's like, well, we were out of water, but we got beer, so I have a couple of beers. So fucking my buddy, he's giving me a ride home because he was working with me out there too, and so I was like, dude, I puked all my food out. I'm starving. Take me somewhere. We're shooting down Knickerbocker. We're flying by that Taco Bell. So I'm like, dude, let's go get Taco Bell.
You emptied out, and your immediate thought was like, let's go.
I need to eat something, though.
His immediate thought was, I need to drink more.
So fucking homie takes me through the Taco Bell drive-thru, and he's like, you know what? I'm not fucking ordering for you because I don't know what the fuck you want. So you order. I hopped in the back seat. For one, because I'm like, well, I need to be on the window, so
I need to be able to yell at these pieces of shit working this drive-thru.
So I roll in the back seat. No, dude, I was completely like,
you're trying to fucking order you're yelling at them from the passenger seat, right? That's what you were doing?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
all they hear is,
no, so he's like, you need to order. So I hop in the back seat and I roll down the driver's side.
All right, okay, cool.
Yeah, no, because
so they can hear you.
So he's like, motherfucker, you need to order. Hop in the back and order. And I'm like, okay, yeah, makes sense. So I do this retarded kind of semi-flip into the back seat. I roll down the window and he pulls up just so I'm at the little box, and
it's a sad roll.
I hear a female voice, and my instant reaction is, "What's up, girl? So what do I gotta do to get them tacos?"
You're tumbling. You're like one of those. What is it? The little fucking arcade games where it's like the thing tumbles back and forth, but each one of those pegs is like your different fucking psyches or whatever. First, you were just worried about getting more beer because you just grew up. Yeah. You were hungry. Oh, there's a cute girl at the fucking you're tumbling down the whole. That's I don't know.
So all I heard was girl voice, and I was like, "Yo, hold up,
hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear."
But I'm like, "So what's up, girl? So
you have to listen to me.
What do I got to do to get them tacos, girl?" She was like, "Well, do you have money?" Girl, I have so much money. Like, the whole time, I'm doing all this straight face, too. I'm doing this all straight. Like, girl, I got so much money, you don't even know. And all I can hear in the front seat is... Because he's trying not to laugh, but he's like, what the fuck are you doing? So I'm in the back, and she goes, sir, are you hungry, or what do you need? I was like, what I need is you right now, baby, and I need you to make me some tacos. Because I'm hungry, girl. It's like, so I order. I don't remember what the fuck I ordered, but I ordered, and she gives me the total, and I was like, all right, girl, we're coming around, we're going to get that food, and you're going to hop in. Yeah. And she's like, oh, okay. And we pull up, right?
And it's a definite male at the drive-thru.
No, it's a female, but she's like she's what, in the service industry, we call a grenade.
Was she all excited?
She's a grenade.
She's one of the stinky
we pull up, and she's there like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh shit! Drive!
No, you just pulled away without
I don't even want the food. Go! We need to get the fuck out of here.
She's all thinking just like, This is my fucking ticket out of here. Like,
this guy is
place,
probably
like-
so good looking, and I pull up my musky ass after wearing a paintball suit in the fall heat. Abort mission, bro. We need to go. We gotta get the fuck out of here. He's like, what about your food? I'm like, bro, fuck the food.
Did you stop to think about the kitchen workers who made all those goddamn tacos?
No, they probably get to eat them.
Hell yeah.
No, that was my
Hell
mind.
yeah.
He's like, you're an asshole. I'm like, why? They get to keep all that food. They're either going to give it to the next guy behind us, which is good for him, or they're going to fucking eat it.
And he was just
I'm
driving.
not mad.
Big homie was driving. He was like, damn, Abel's a fucking... He really knows what's going on with the world.
No,
He did everything right
So
tonight.
he took me home, and then when I got home, I had beer in the house. I didn't tell him I had beer in the house, but I went in the house, and he came in and was like, hey, I gotta use your pisser. And I was like, cool. While he's in my pisser, I crack a beer. Motherfucker comes out like, what the fuck? What are you... Is that a fucking beer? Are you after all that? And I'm like, well, now I'm home. So now if I black out,
I'm in safe zone. It don't even matter anymore.
This is home base. No, so I'm like, what, are you mad because you want one? Dude, I got more. How many more do you have? There's like a 12-pack. If I leave, you're drinking those, aren't you? Yeah, probably. You gonna help? Yeah. So I drank with my buddy.
Hell yeah.
And that's
yeah.
how I end that story, dude.
That's glorious.
Hey,
That's
man,
how I
let me
will
get
end
in
that.
on some of this
Yeah.
clinky tap, clinky
Yeah.
drink.
Hi, it's Abel, the A in the AM. Are you tired of stuffing all your loose change in your piggy bank at home? Worry no longer, because now with the Ham wallet, you can carry your piggy with you wherever you go. That's right, it's a plush accessory you can stuff into your purse, put all your change inside of, never worry about again. And anytime you're worried about where the hell did I put that quarter, look no further than your plush pink fellow, my friend. Ham wallet, get one and carry it around. You want to say whatever the fuck you want, go ahead and fucking say it.
Whatever the fuck I want, dude. Whatever the fuck I
Everything and
wanna
everything.
say.
We don't censor.
Anything
We
and
just
everything.
edit really hard. We
well-
do so much editing.
I'm sure.
We do holy... Who poured more shots?
I did. Because we were meant to drink those a long time
We
ago.
were meant to drink these long ago. Long in the olden days.
Dude, let Brian have the next question, dude.
Yeah, Brian. Let's get a real question from B-Rad right
We
here.
need a third-person perspective here, buddy.
Oh, by the way, listeners, Magic Hat Never Died was, in my opinion, very hard to drink. I'm
Harder
gonna
than the
try.
Voodoo Ranger?
I haven't tried the Voodoo Ranger yet. I'm about to open one.
Drink that. No,
Just
he
No,
sipped
yeah.
it earlier. Drink a whole fucking Voodoo Ranger one here.
You know what? And this is what our podcast is about: drinking a whole shitty beer that I don't fucking want.
That's cool.
Let me open this bitch. It's New Belgium. That's what it says. Ow, and it's not a twist top. I'll
No,
tell you
it's
that
not.
much.
Because we're not children.
Are we not?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the best N64 game you've ever played in your opinion?
Best N64. That's a hard fucking
Really?
The
question.
I got
what's the first one that comes to
So-
your head? What's the first, like, if you think, what's my favorite
So
N64
that's what
game?
sucks is not single one fucking popped up in my head. Like it depends on like what kind of fucking.
Okay.
N64
What's the one
game
you
it
put
is.
the
Can I
most
answer
time
this?
in?
The one that I probably
Bro,
put
what
the
the
most
man?
time
Yeah,
into
what the-
ever
Yeah,
was probably Zelda Ocarina of Time and then Majora's Mask
God damn.
subsequently. That's probably the most time I ever... Well, fuck. I feel like that, but like maybe the sense of time is stretched out. Maybe I didn't actually spend that much. I feel like that's the most like emotionally and like cognitively
I
It's
mean,
the most
like,
involved you got
involved I got
into.
into it. Maybe it was like
When
a couple
you-
weeks, but it felt like
Yeah.
fucking months.
when
But
that
you
was
beat
your-
the water
but
temple,
if we're talking about like raw numbers, it has to probably be like Smash Bros. When we were growing up, or like
Oh,
because we would play
shit.
that all the time. You don't take into account like, are you asking whenever what I just
No, I'm
played in
asking
general, or what
but
I
for
personally
you, like
fucking
for you,
played?
yeah, your personal opinion of what to you stands out. Like what did
Zelda
you put
games,
your
for
own?
Sure.
So it'd be a
Like-
Zelda game. Wait, hey, so Matt, what's your favorite N64 game? Top of your head. If I were to ask you.
That's
No, I know it's
Ocarina of
okay.
Time.
Yeah, I want to get back into
That's
it though, dude.
honestly
like, what's
Ocarina of Time, man. Like
Ocarina of Time?
I might have been Majora's Mask, but I never beat Majora's Mask. It's Ocarina of
have
Time
either,
because
I've never beaten fucking.
that was
Majora's
like the
Mask.
first, like, I guess RPG game kind of thing that I ever played, and like.
Did you
it
do those late nights on it and all that?
Yeah,
dude,
it got to the
those
point where I
feelings.
beat that game, and then I beat that game, and then I beat that
Oh,
game, and then like me and my friends in like fucking elementary school, we would just group up and we'd be like, can we beat this game in one night? And like we would try, aside from like, you know, like JRPGs or like.
So y'all are both Zelda, just straight up.
In 64 style. Now, don't get me wrong, I played the shit out of some Smash, but I didn't get into Smash until it was Super Smash Bros. Melee. That is my game, and you know what? I've gotten my ass kicked by fucking people who are really fucking good. And also Abel sometimes. He's a little
all
bitch.
the time.
Though.
Fuck you.
Fuck him. He thinks he's
Damn
some
it.
hot shit. He
My-
ain't
I
shit.
just want to talk about Zelda.
He
Like,
has,
fuck.
like, specific
Well,
cheating
to get off the Zelda shit, so my N64 pick,
Yeah,
top of my head,
show us what's up.
because when I got my Nintendo bought for me, it was the only fucking game I had was Star Fox. N64.
Oh.
That's a beautiful fucking
Star
game,
Fox
dude.
64,
But
that is so fucking
but
cool.
one of my fondest memories of that game was, do you remember the asteroid level where if you went through all the gates, it would take you to that
Yes,
secret
to
level?
a
I fucking
separate-
love
and it was
finding that.
all
to a
colorful.
separate portion,
and-
and it gave you like 4
But
different
so, like,
planets.
I was the first one in my group of friends, like, being a little kid, I was the first one in my group of friends to have found that.
Yeah.
And no one believed me. That was what happened, was so I went through
That's
this
an
level.
Abel game right there.
I went
like-
through this level like one of my second, third times ever playing the game ever. I was like, hey, have you guys seen this crazy, trippy rainbow shit level? And they're like,
no, what the fuck?
bitch,
are you
what,
talking
dude?
about?
No,
Like,
that's not. And this is before the internet. So everyone's
they
like,
put that
you're
in the
full of
game,
shit.
though, and it was
That's
so
what made it
good.
so crazy.
That
Was
the
every
beautiful
I had no
fucking
way
thing
to
about
prove it.
Games back then.
I had no way to prove what I was talking about.
This happened.
And they're like, dude, you're full of shit. I've never seen it. And so I was like, dude, I have to do the exact same thing I did again and show somebody.
This beer is so bad. What I'm trying to drop on y'all right now is a very important fucking business that could help you in your life. This is the business called Barely Legal. Barely Legal definitely vibes in the sense of, you know, hey, I'm an immigrant and I want to get my citizenship and I don't have that, but I'm like right on the cusp. Well, you can go to barelylegal.com and they have many paralegals there ready to just help you get your citizenship. Barelylegal.com, go there, get your citizenship, become a citizen, be part of this great U.S. fucking of A.
Let me ask something. Would it be gay?
Yes.
If you're asking them,
Probably.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
I
that.
mean, it's like, let's say you just go like, just completely dead weight limp, but you're still talking. And you're like, Ryan, I don't want to piss myself, but I can't stand up.
I thought you were talking about your penis for a second.
We
But
were.
continue. Oh, yeah.
And then you're like, dude, I need you to hold my dick so I can pee right and I don't piss on myself. Because it's going to be a lot of cleanup later. And then
Would you hold my dick?
Would I?
Would you?
Probably not. I'd call you a stupid ass for getting that drunk. And I'd probably just like, if you were on the ground, I'd probably just like give you a quick on your side. Like, you know what I got? Have y'all seen the advertisement for Manscaped, the lawnmower?
Yeah.
I got the 2.0.
Did you? Oh, you got that.
Is it what
Is it good?
It puts
Like,
in
is
work,
it,
bro.
Is it?
The brain!
Yeah. It makes me think of that.
the brain. I mean, yeah, we all know what's up.
I love that. I love y'all.
I remember I was
We all
practicing how to do the
I got-
goat. Just
I
like
got
tuck the
good
shit
at
back,
doing,
close, bend.
You got
Hat form, do the goat.
Fucking my brother's fucking older friend. I was all like
Did you just
11 or
walk up on
12,
it?
dude.
Did you just walk up
Nah,
on it?
it was like one day after playing football or some shit. Like we'd sit at the fucking tables and drink water and Gatorade and bullshit. He was going on about the story how he had a fucking tumor and blah blah. Fucking selling it, you know. I'm a little kid, you know. everybody else say Edward's there and everybody too. He got Edward and my brother and all them. He's fucking telling them blah blah blah.
Of course, Edward, you got looks at him.
Fuck my life. So anyways, he's going on and on about this. Anyways, he's talking about how he's got a tumor. He's like, fuck it, like I gotta show you guys. He's got like the basketball shorts on, so like he can stretch his shit out. And he whipped out his nuts and pulled them as
oh my god,
dude! And we all saw that and was like, oh my fucking god, what the fuck? This guy was like rolling and shit.
That's scary.
Wait, so he pulled his shit?
Yeah, the short.
No,
like
no. Underneath,
I can probably get to here.
Bitch, what?
Dude, he was like, whoa.
No,
I was like, what? Dude, I was scared. I never wanted to hang out with my
straight
again.
His grandfather clocking it, dude.
Dude, I pictured one of those stretchy hands that like you're throwing this, but it's like his balls.
Dude, he's Jewish or some shit.
That's so not. Why are you laughing? That's so bad. Like that's holy shit.
That's not good. That's not good.
Just
doesn't see that at like fucking
I don't like
12.
any part of that. Like, god damn it. Fuck.
He used to fuck with me like that all the fuck.
How do you want to end out the night, Matt?
All I wanted to say to 2intheAM viewers, listeners, beautiful individuals out there, Abel's a fucking bitch.
Biggest.
The biggest bitch. Like, and he means as in like volume. What I'd like to say, we do this podcast out of love, and you peons out there, y'all deserve a little bit of lip from your king, you know? Like, y'all just go through your days, knowing that you ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. But you have your kings to look up to, and whenever you vote via YouTube like button or wonderful comments on our wonderful podcast, you realize that
really reel it in there, Matt.
You realize that you've changed.
You've changed the game.
You've changed the world by showing us who you care about, what you care about, and that of what you care about is us and me, and mostly me. And I'm happy to be a part of this, and I'm happy to entertain y'all, and I'm happy to entertain our lovely guests, whether it be B-Rad or any other guests we have in the future. And I'm super happy to have.
Please have guests.
Guests. I'm super happy to have my lovely co-host, Abel.
Yeah, buddy.
Bella.
Thank you so much.
It's
guys.
2intheAM.
I'm so
Y'all are here with us.
I'm so happy.
And y'all are gonna be here with us because you ain't got shit better to do. Don't fucking lie to yourself.
I'll do mine now too.
Abel, what do you have to say to the people? To our listeners, to even me?
If we're closing,
About 2intheAM. What does Abel feel about 2intheAM?
Fuck it.
He's the A.
You're the editor.
He's the A and the M.
I love it.
As far as closing out the night, I feel like we're doing well, man. We're hitting it off, man. Episode 3. This will be tick number 3 for sure. Yeah, man. I'm excited, dude. I'm looking forward to whatever the fuck comes next. Whether it be people coming back to us with some input, good or bad. You know, hey, that was great. Hey, you guys are racist, fucking dick picking sacks of shit. Whatever the fuck comes our way, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, any kind of comment, any kind of input, anyone can give us. Anyone, listeners, followers, friends, someone who was just like, "What the fuck is this?"
Hey, there's no such thing as bad criticism.
Not at all, dude.
Like,
yeah, give us some comments.
everything is positive.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Give us some comments. Give us some input. We're here for the people. We're gonna do some shit, man. So look forward to whatever comes next, because
I think
it's gonna be fucking awesome.
I think we're just happy to be here with you at 2intheAM.
Drink, man. 2intheAM. Love you guys, man.